Skara Brae is a stone-built Neolithic settlement located on the Bay of Skara on the west coast mainland of Orkney, consisting of 10 clustered houses made of flagstones in earthen dams that provided support for the walls. The houses included stone hearths, beds and cupboards, a primitive sewer system with toilets flushing in each house carried effluent to the ocean. Water was used to flush waste into a drain. The site was occupied roughly from 3180 BC to about 2500 BC and is Europe's most complete Neolithic village. Skara Brae gained UNESCO World Heritage Site status as one of 4 sites making up the heart of Neolithic Orkney. Older than Stonehenge and the Great Pyramids, it has been called the Scottish Pompeii because of its excellent preservation. Care of the site is the responsibility of Historic Scotland, which works with partners in managing the site: Orkney Isles Council, Nature Scotland, Scottish Natural Heritage, and the Royal Society for Protection of Birds. The site was originally discovered in the winter of 1850. A severe storm hit Scotland, causing widespread damage and over 200 deaths. In the Bay of Skara, the storm stripped the earth from a large irregular knoll known as Skara Brae. When the storm cleared, local villagers found the outline of a village consisting of a number of small houses without roofs. The local laird at the time began an amateur excavation of the site, but after 4 houses were uncovered, the work was abandoned in 1868. The site remained undisturbed until 1913, when during a single weekend the site was plundered by a party with shovels who took away an unknown quantity of artefacts. In 1924, another storm swept away part of one of the houses. It was determined the site should be secured and properly investigated. The job was given to the University of Edinburgh's Professor Gordon Childe, who travelled to Skara Brae for the first time in mid-1927. Originally, Childe believed that the settlement dated from around 500 BC. This interpretation was increasingly challenged by the time of new excavations in 1972 to 1973, which finally settled the question. Radiocarbon results obtained from samples collected during these excavations indicated that the occupation of Skara Brae began in about 3180 BC, with the occupation continuing for about 600 years. In around 2500 BC, after climate change becoming much colder and wetter, the settlement may have been abandoned by its inhabitants. There are many theories as to why the people of Skara Brae left. Particularly popular interpretations involve a major storm. The site was originally further from the sea than it is today, and it is possible that Skara Brae was originally built next to a freshwater lagoon protected by dunes. A similar site to Skara Brae is the Nap of Howrah on the Orkney island of Papua Westray, a well-preserved Neolithic farmstead dating from 3500 BC to 3100 BC. It is similar in design to Skara Brae with an earlier period, and is thought to be the oldest preserved standing building in Northern Europe. In 2019, a risk assessment was performed to assess the site's vulnerability to climate change. The report by Historic Environment Scotland and the Orkney Isles Council and others concluded that the entire heart of Neolithic Orkney World Heritage Site, and in particular Skara Brae, is extremely vulnerable to climate change due to rising sea levels, increased rainfall and other factors. It also highlights the risk that Skara Brae could be partially destroyed by one unusual severe storm.